Hello and welcome to Launerin's Gamerscore and welcome to Slime Rancher. This game was originally released on Xbox One, but at some point since then it has also been released on PS4. So let's jump right in. So a little bit of backstory. Essentially it's your first day on the ranch and well, let's just go through this tutorial a little bit, shall we? So we can move like that. And we can sprint. So while I'm working my way through this tutorial, I will explain the premise of the game. You have your ranch and you have to harvest and kind of keep slimes. When I first started playing this game I thought it was very cutesy and it was just kind of like a very well, simple game, just for maybe young kids, and I thought that was that. But it does get a bit complicated, I think, because there's not much in the way of kind of directed story. You have to figure things out for yourself, and this here is a plort, which is basically slime poo. So we're just going to go and put these other two slimes into here. There we go. And then we can feed the slimes with a chicken. Nom. And then when they eat, they create more plorts. And then you can sell the plorts at the plort market. As you can see, there are a lot of different types of plorts. Each plort represents a different slime, essentially. So let's just go and have a little look around and I'll show you kind of the opening part of the game, and we'll just kind of ignore the tutorial a little bit. So this is basically the opening area. Lots of pink slimes. And you can hold a fair amount of them in your backpack. You upgrade your vacuum and stuff along the way, but for now I can only hold I think it's either 15 or 20. And then if we just come a little bit further in, we find rock slimes, which if you get too close do hurt you. And then there's these little symbols which reveal the map a little bit more. And then as you can see, there's quite a lot to explore. There's this area over here which I'll get into later. And yeah, so you unlock new areas by finding keys. And then we have these little tabby slimes as well, which are very cute. So you unlock new areas by finding keys, and to get the keys you usually have to deal with these big Gordo slimes. Now these eat anything, so basically you feed them, they get bigger and bigger and bigger until they burst and give you treasure and all things like that. So that's about it for the tutorial part of things anyway. So there's a couple of other things that really... So there we go. So this is a tabby slime that has eaten the plort of a pink slime, or a pink slime that has eaten the plort of a tabby slime. And then basically it's just a case of they get bigger, and when you feed those ones, they produce pink plorts and tabby plorts. But then if we just let's just show you what happens if you're not very careful. So if we, there we go. So if, yeah, okay, thanks. So if a plort eats 3 different types of, sorry, if a slime eats 3 different types of plort, it turns into a tar slime, which is not something you want because they eat other slimes, and there's not many ways to get rid of them other than throwing them into the water like that, or upgrading your cannon so that you can fire water at them. So like I say, it's a big game. I'm quite enjoying playing it. I'm going to, well, hopefully creating a new game hasn't deleted my old one, and I'm going to go and jump into my old game now and show you some footage of the rest of it. There are lots of hidden secrets and things that you need to unlock, and there is no way of kind of figuring that out until you actually do things. So let's have a little look at what happens once you've got your ranch up and running a bit more. So here we go. This is my ranch. So there's phosphor slimes mixed with tabbies, pink slimes mixed with rock ones, pink slimes mixed with tabbies. There's areas you can unlock once you've earned enough gold, and now I've got different types of slimes down here. These are honey crystal, and I've got some honey hunter ones down here as well. Once you've upgraded your corrals where your slimes live, you can give them auto feeders and auto plot collection. Nope. So that will feed. You can change the rate at which it feeds them as well. So if you haven't got many slimes in there, because I've only kept it to 5 in each of them, then you put it on the slowest setting, and that seems to keep them happy then. So if we just head over to the other part of my ranch as well. So we've got even more around here. We've got this little pool that's got some water slimes in it. Sorry, some puddle slimes. So that's all very cute and nice. And then you've got some more dangerous slimes in here, which are boom slimes bred with radiation slimes. So yeah, that's definitely an interesting concept. I'll give them that. Now if we come down here, we have more slimes down here. And these are quantum slimes mixed with dervish slimes. And I've got some fire slimes that are sat in there. And a couple more puddle slimes in this little pool down here as well. So I had to do a little experiment when I first started playing this, and that's I had to find out what happens if you jump in the water, and the answer was you die instantly. There's no real swimming unless it's only a little kind of lake or it's fresh water. But otherwise you just die instantly. So the entire landscape doesn't really change. The same slimes still spawn in the same locations. Like down here we've got the rock slimes, pink slimes and tabby slimes, which is all the same. And then we work our way through a bit more and we've got more of the same through here. But then if we make our way over here, we'll start getting to areas that I have unlocked. So obviously I'm not going to talk about what any of the puzzles are. This isn't a walkthrough video or anything like that. But what I will comment on is the excellent use of music, or at least I think it is anyway. Because the music's constantly changing depending on what area you're in. And then it changes when the tar slimes appear. So it is very kind of immersive, and you don't really notice the change in the music straight away, but you do notice it. So yeah, this is where you get the boom slimes from. They explode, as you can see. So I'm just going to make my way through to another area to show you. And that is... back through here. Yep. Oh, there we go. The music's changed. There's a tar slime nearby somewhere. A tabby boom slime. I don't think I've ever seen one of them. I don't think I've ever... So there we go. This is an area where there is one of the puzzles that you have to solve. I'm not going to talk you through it, but once you've kind of figured out what the puzzle is, it does seem a little bit self-explanatory, even though it took me a couple of tries to do it. And I'm not ashamed to admit that. So this is another area. There's supposed to be, because there's kind of little signs kind of hidden around the world from the previous slime rancher that lived here. And those signs all seem to point to this area having some sort of hidden use. But unless it's the use that I've already figured out, which is where I'm going now, I still haven't figured out what that use actually is. But yeah, each slime actually has its own favourite food as well, so that's an interesting thing you need to kind of think about if you want to keep your slimes happy. You feed them their favourite food, and then obviously if you combine one slime with another, it generates, it makes it, like for example, tabby slimes only eat meat, rock slimes eat vegetables. If you combine the two, then they'll be able to eat both meat and vegetables, so it'll make it easier to find food for them. So this was another little puzzly area that I got a bit confused about. Again, I'm not going to explain it, but there's one of the signs there, which give you little kind of hints about what you need to do. And then this takes us to the glass desert, which again has several new different types of slimes in it. and I'm going to go and try and do one of the puzzles to end off, to finish off this video, even though I completely forgot to actually go and get the thing that I need to do it. So we're not going to do the puzzle to end off this video. What we will do is we will go over to the area of the glass desert that I have brought life back to, which is this area here. So obviously now there are several different types of slimes here, and there's plant life rather than just the cacti, and somewhere I am pretty sure there was a prickly pear tree, which I will need, but I'm not sure where that has gone. Oh, seems to be a... oh, there's a tar slime about somewhere. Oh yeah, and there's another area there that you can unlock as well. So I believe that's the prickly pear tree, but there's nothing on it at the moment. So we'll just, yeah, a lovely ornament, which, as far as I can work out, has absolutely zero use other than being an ornament. So yeah, there's not really much else I can say about Slime Rancher, other than I've put a lot of hours into it, and I still feel like there's so much more of the game to actually explore. Hello. A silver parsnip. Oh, we'll have that. Thank you very much. So, in some places there are one-way teleports to bring you straight back to the ranch. So here we are. So the last thing that I'm going to show you is the thing that I've unlocked most recently. So I've unlocked all the different areas of the ranch. And then down here we have some more types of slimes. These are mosaic tangle slimes. And if memory serves, the tangle slimes or the mosaic slimes, they like the... there we go, the silver parsnip. So we'll just quickly do a garden over here to grow some of those. We've got plenty of money, so we'll just upgrade everything straight away, and then we'll just start growing those in there. So then you've got this science lab as well, where you can build multiple things. Not going to go into that now, mainly because I haven't really had time to actually explore it myself, including this area here. I haven't been down. Where does this take me then? Ah, so this takes me into my undercave area. So yeah, there's just one area that I haven't been to yet, so we'll go there and I'll show you a little look around the cave area. As you can see, everything's kind of open now. So I've unlocked all of the areas, but I still think there's a lot more to play, and I still need to figure out how to get onto this island here because I haven't been there yet. So I'll probably look into that a little bit later. So that's the glass sea over there. Sorry, the glass desert. And then you've got this, which is the... there we go. What's in the loot crate? A minty grass patch. So yeah, you have a whole new area which is mainly full of... Well, you've got more boom slimes in here, and you've got rock slimes. There's a little pool down here that has the puddle slimes in it. And then because I've upgraded my jetpack, I can get over to this area here where we find the radiation slimes. Oh, and then that there is a lucky slime, which if you fire, that can go. If you feed it, I actually just launched that into the water. I could have picked that back up. Never mind. If you feed a lucky slime, then it kind of explodes and you get a load of coins. Oh, hello. I didn't even know you were down here. So there we go. Not only have I shown you around... just get rid of them so I can carry that. Yeah, not only have I shown you around the world of Slime Rancher and kind of explained what it's about. Oh. Destroy these with my water cannon. There we go. I've actually discovered a new area all for myself, so I think I know what's going to be next on my agenda there. Go and pop that Gordo slime and see what treasures it holds. So I think that's going to be all for this week. So thank you very much for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share and subscribe. I definitely recommend this game to anyone that likes a little bit of kind of farming sim kind of deal. Because that's essentially what it is, along with little mini games, which is that there, which I won't get into because I'll let you discover that for yourself, or I'll do another video on a little bit more in-depth stuff about this game. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.